Dr. Lulsegged Alemayyehw. Personal profile. From July 1933 to May 1974. July 1st, 1933. Born in Jimma, Ethiopia. 1942 to 49. Student in elementary school, first in High School, then in Miazia 27th School, Jimma. Evening, followed church education, and served the Medhain Alem Church as a deacon. Summers, helped working as land tax collectors for Pay, Sika, Jimma. 1950 to 52. Student, Teacher Training School, Jimma. Teacher's Certificate. 1952 to 54. Teacher, Ras Desta Elementary School, Yergalam, Sidamo. 1954 to 55. Director, Elementary School, Liku, Sidamo. More than doubled the enrollment in 3 months. 1956 to 57. Head, Amharic Language Department, Ministry of Education and Fine Arts. Author of several textbooks produced. Arangwadu Guadagne, for Grade 1. My second reader, for Grade 3. My third reader, for Grade 4. Yitzihifit Fana, for Grade 3. 1957 to 59. Student, Faster Michigan University, Ypsilanti, Michigan. George Washington University, Washington, D. University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. Studied fundamentals of curricula, textbook production, and children and books. Radio and TV and ed. Work experience. Worked for Voice of America in Washington, D. Produced the first packages of international stories in Amharic, jazz music, and English by radio for Ethiopian listeners. Worked for experience in Roe Peterson's publishing house, Evanston, Illinois, on textbooks reference and supplementary reading materials for schools. Visited several publishing houses and both elementary and secondary schools in the Midwestern cities of the United States to assess the production and use of books in education. Innovative teaching and child-centered help. Visitation. Visited several states and as many schools as possible in the U. The trips included east to west and north to south. Visited also 17 cities of Europe, from Sweden to Turkey, and 5 Middle East cities, from Lebanon to Khartoum. 1959 to 60. Author of textbooks, Ministry of Education, Addis Ababa. Jimma Reader. For Grade 4, unpublished, ready for pub. Yellowlit Sync. Stories for young and old for commercial use. Storytelling. Ministry of Information. Initiated the first children's program on Radio Ethiopia, honorary service. Traveled through most parts of Ethiopia to study the conditions of life and its relations to education. 1960 to 62. Student, University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, B. Education. Major elementary education, with emphasis on the study of the curriculum both of elementary and secondary education. Minor speech, with particular emphasis on the radio and T. In education, work and field experience. Visited several school districts throughout the Midwest to study schools and their curricula, with emphasis on innovative teaching. Worked in educational radio and T. Stationed in Detroit, Michigan, helped in the production of programs for work experience. 1962 to 67. Employed in various capacities in the Ministry of Education and Fine Arts, Addis Ababa. September 1962. Engaged in a study of the possibilities of the radio in the field of education and produced the first plan of operation. September 1962 to January 1963. Ethiopianization of school administration began and was sent to Jimma to establish the first comprehensive secondary school there. Introduced innovative teachers and management. January 1963 to January 1967. Principal, Medhain Alem School Combined Elementary, Junior and Senior Secondary School, Addis Ababa. The innovative standard and teaching of all students for growth part-time employment. 1962 to 64. Started production of the first innovative full-fledged weekly children's program on Radio Ethiopia known as Ye Lijak Guys 2. 1964 to 67. Changed the title from Ye Lijak Guys to Yeniju So Include educational programs for parents and teachers in relation to the young people. Innovative and presentation. 1966 to 67. Part-time head, Public Relation Department, Ministry of Education and Fine Arts. Publication, Tinkway Red, a book of stories for commercial use. February 1967 to June 1967. Graduate student, University of Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. June 1967, January 1968. Graduate student, University of Southern California, Los Angeles, California. January 1968. Education. Courses of studies. Educational administration and supervision. Major. Elementary and secondary school administration and supervision. August 1969 ed. Doctor of Education. Major field. Educational policy planning and management. Specialization. Administration of higher education. Supplementary. Higher education. Employment. Part-time. 1968 to 69. Consultant for Youth Training and Employment Program, STEP/ATEP, Federal Government Program, in Los Angeles, California. Produced audiovisual program on Ethiopia for school districts in California. Publication, doctoral dissertation, a descriptive analysis of the administration of education in transition in Ethiopia. October 1969 1. Acting Director General, Secondary Education Department, Ministry of Education and Fine Arts, Addis Ababa. Due to personal preference, took up the post of principal of the Haile Selassie I Teacher Training Institute, Addis Ababa, beginning May 1970. April 1973. Member of the Board of Governors, Ethiopian American Institute, appointed to the post. April 1974. Member of the Board of Governors, American Community School, elected by the Association of the Community. May 1974. Member of the General Assembly, National Commission for UNESCO.